Howdy, folks. Kevin here. Bet y'all knew that. Drink a little Green River tonight. Whew. I'm smoking a basic old Trader Jack Sunrise tonight. Been out here working in the shop all day. Laser engraving stuff. So, been pretty busy with that. So I thought I'd do my weekly cigar and whiskey talk. Unfortunately, I had the news playing in the background while I was working out here today. Always a mistake. Always a mistake. Oh, man. I wish everything just finished crashing so we could get started over again. Now, whether you like the Donald or not, former President Trump, I was listening to the coverage today of everything that's going on with him, and I'm just kind of curious. Why was not all this stuff that they're trying to hang on him? Why was it not a problem when the Clinton crime family and the Obama crime family and the Biden crime family are doing exactly the same thing? I'm just kind of curious. Why? And with all the coverage and the media and everybody, all the talking heads running their yippity yap, where in God's name are you ever going to find a jury that's not already swayed one way or another? We're going to have to go all the way to South America to some of them uncontacted tribes and try to get some of those guys to sit on these juries, because they're the only ones who haven't heard all the hype. Freaking ridiculous. I don't know. Whatever your thoughts are on the matter, I'm just kind of curious. What are your thoughts on how are we ever going to get an unbiased jury? How? I mean, if people are being honest, it's one of those, there's no way they haven't seen coverage. There's no way they haven't heard some talking head talking about all this stuff. There's absolutely no way they haven't been led by the media to whatever conclusion that the media wants them to conclude. So I don't have any idea how you do it, but of course, I don't think they want an unbiased jury. Anyhow, what's been going on? I'll tell you a local business story. Now, I've talked about this business before. Kentucky Fried Chicken. A few months back, they did some kind of a shake up there, and they got all new people working there, and it had improved for a while. And I'll tell you, I go to Kentucky Fried Chicken about once a week because I love fried chicken. I love it. So no matter how bad the service is, the chicken's still good. But the last 2 weeks I went through there, and I tried to order one of them chocolate cakes they got. And the first time they were out. The second time, the guy said, "Well, we're discontinued that. They're in the process of changing over to something new." And I go, "Okay, it was still on the menu out here. Just curious." He goes, "No, we don't have any, and they're discontinuing it." Now I go in there today to get a bucket of chicken to bring home, and same thing. I said, "Hey, you got any chocolate cakes?" He goes, "No, we're discontinued those." It's still on the menu. This is the third week you haven't had any. I'm just kind of curious. When are you going to come up with whatever new you're replacing that with? He goes, "Well, we've got lemon cream." And I go, "I was looking for chocolate." lemon cream and chocolate don't actually go together. But it's not against you, but I ain't a fan of lemon. But anyhow, and but before that, I ordered my chicken. This is what got me started on this. Order my chicken. The guy gets on the menu. He goes, "How can I help you today?" Well, first he says, "We'll be with you in just a minute." Now, there's no cars in the drive-thru. There's no cars in the parking lot. In the customer parking. All the employees park on one side most of the time, and the customers park in the bigger parking lot on the other side. Now, there was one or two cars in there, so between employees, there couldn't have been that many customers inside. The guy goes, "Wait a minute. I'll be with you in a minute." So I wait. And he finally comes on. "How can I help you?" And I told him what I wanted. And he goes, this happens almost every time I'm in there. I don't know why they ask. He goes, "Would you like original or extra crispy?" And I go, "Extra crispy if you got it." He goes, "We only have original." So I laughed, which apparently offended him. So he goes, "Sorry?" And I go, "Just give it to me in original. I don't care." And I get up to the window. And he goes, "Sorry, we didn't have any extra crispy. We only had original." I said, "Why did you offer me extra crispy then?" "Just curious. I'm not mad. I'm just curious why you say, 'Would you like original or extra crispy?' if you know you ain't got no extra crispy." Anyway, and then we went through the spiel about the chocolate cake today. But there was no animosity. We're bantering back and forth. The guy was talking to me about my dog. Romulus was in the car with me. And I said, "I'm just curious. Why don't you take it off the menu if you ain't going to have it? Or why do you offer me extra crispy if you don't have it?" Anyway, that's just the state of the world nowadays. It's one of those people just run their yippity yet. Okay, third and final. I believe I'm going to amp up my Patreon game. Now, basically, that's just been a way for you guys to donate to the channel if you wanted to. I set my lowest membership on there at $1, and I almost never post anything in there. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. Patreon is the only thing, only of these social media platforms that actually pay me anything. I'm probably never going to get monetized on YouTube because I don't have I've said it before, I don't have a perky enough personality or perky enough boobs to be a big one on YouTube, and I talk about stuff that YouTube doesn't approve of. So even if I ever get to the monetization level again, they'll probably turn me down. Because the way it works is you get to the level, they offer you monetization, they tell you you're eligible, you request it, and they say yes or no. So I have a hunch it's going to be a big no if I ever get there. So I'm thinking about upping the Patreon game because I actually cashed out Patreon yesterday. Now here's the huge amount of money that I'm making. So before y'all go, you just want to make money. After PayPal and Patreon took their cut, I got $99. $99. That's over all of last year. Now, I would have made more if I pushed it more. But anyhow, I think I'm going to up the game on there, and I'm going to talk about stuff on there that I don't necessarily want everybody hearing me unless they actually go through some steps to actually hear what I got to say. So, I'm probably going to put some stuff on Patreon that I won't put on YouTube. I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet, so I don't know. I'm really thinking about this doing the correcting the record kind of videos. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Anyhow, I'm thinking about upping the Patreon game. The lowest I could set it was $1 for the lowest membership. I'm probably going to switch a lot of videos over to there, make posts over there, do all that kind of stuff. Probably get away from the Facebook stuff. As far as the stuff that I like to do, like the posts, all that kind of stuff, it'll probably all end up on Patreon because I'm tired of Facebook's rules. I'm tired of never going to be getting monetized on YouTube. And it ain't nothing against YouTube. It's it's because I don't want to put in the I don't want to jump through the hoops that YouTube wants me to jump through, such as community service stuff or community guideline stuff. Community service. Anyhow, like I said, that's in the works. So I'm probably going to up my game on Patreon and all the other stuff. And I'll keep on doing the YouTube stuff. I'll keep on doing the Pathfinder stuff where on Facebook where I manage groups and do all those kind of things. So, with all that being said, I think I'm even drinking my whiskey. Why y'all let me forget my whiskey? I don't know if you can see that. See, it's got CB engraved on it. I didn't do this engraving. My son, my youngest son, actually had these made for me. Getting late and I still got a bunch of stuff to do. You know, being away from the school is not actually good for me because I have time to do stuff, but I procrastinate. So I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I got to get off here. I'll let y'all go, and I will talk to y'all later. Hope to see you in the woods. Thanks for your views. Thanks for your support. Think about the Patreon thing. Tell me down in the comments if you'd actually pay $1 a month to hear what I got to say. Talk to y'all later. Bye.